Hello, I'm Ian and I play with drones. And look, very quick video today because one of the things I noticed the other night when I was filming the moon doing my low light test for the Mavic 3 was just how good the Mavic 3 is at lifting its gimbal and filming above the horizon. Most DJI drones allow the gimbal to go anywhere between 15 and 30 degrees above the horizon, and some of the models have got a little toggle in the flyout for you to switch that off, because many people don't actually like to go above the horizon because more often than not you'll get propellers creeping into the top of the frame, which obviously will ruin the shot. Now, what I noticed the other night is that not only has the Mavic 3 got one of the largest angles for lifting the gimbal above the horizon, it can go up to 35 degrees. I think the Mavic 2 Pro could only go up to 30 degrees. But crucially, it can actually maintain much of that upward angle even when in flight. Now, obviously, when the drone is stationary, if there's not much wind, it's going to be pretty much level. As soon as you start flying forward, it pitches, and of course therein lies the problem, because in order for the gimbal to maintain the same angle, it's got to move up as the drone pitches down. Now, on the Mavic 2 Pro, you can see here I was doing some testing this morning, and the moment you start flying forward, unfortunately the gimbal will pitch down because it cannot maintain that upward angle of the gimbal whilst the angle of the drone is pitching forward and pitching down. Now let's take a closer look at how the Mavic 3 has been engineered, and you can see here how it's actually been engineered to have quite a large gap between the gimbal and the top of the drone. Now, one of the other things that the Mavic 3 has got is an electronic gimbal lock, so I can't actually move the gimbal to show you, but you can still see that as the drone is going to pitch forward, you're going to still have quite a large angle of attack. And what that actually means is that when you fly forwards, as long as you're not flying too fast, you're going to be able to maintain quite a good upward angle. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, sometimes some of the view is above you, like clouds or going through trees. So you can see here, flying along an avenue of trees, you can then get the sun streaming down through the branches, and this is a shot that you simply would not be able to film on almost any other drone. But the Mavic 3, as I said, allows you to keep this angle very much up into the sky whilst you're flying along under the trees. Now, a few points: if you're going to be filming this sort of shot, you do need to take a little bit of extra care. You want to try and align yourself so that you are in line with how the drone is flying away, because the drone can be veering off slightly, and of course if your gimbal is pointing up into the sky, you're not necessarily looking forwards where you're going. Things don't always go smoothly, and you can see here I did have one slight accident, but I'm actually doing another video on this because it was the APAS, the way the drone actually maneuvers around some of the obstacles that caught me out. So anyway, yes, doing another little video on that, but the Mavic 3 lives for another day. You can still see a little bit of the mud from the crash earlier on, but yeah, one change of props, gimbal fine. Like I said, doing another video on that, and I'll put the link up there when I publish it. But anyway, for today, as I said, very quick little video. It's an interesting feature and one that you would not really have been able to do on any other model drone. So it is a nice little bonus feature, if you like, that I've discovered on the Mavic 3. As ever, if you like this sort of stuff, just give it a little thumbs up, always helps. And whatever you're doing, wherever you are, until next time, have fun, happy flying.